What are you doing in New York City?
Women in New York City are burning their bras.
He adored New York City, although to him it was a metaphor for the decay of contemporary culture.
All right, everyone, gird your loins.
Good morning, guys. It is day one of New York Fashion Week. The actual shows don't start for a few days, but there are a ton of prep events and pre-Fashion Week events in the days leading up to it. I just left the Equinox Hotel and checked into a Blue Ground, which is where I'm staying with my friend Peyton. It's right on Prince Street in Soho. The apartment's so cute. I'm so excited to just spend the week with her. This morning I thought I would get up, get a little sunshine, get my coffee. This is from Arabica. I think that's how you pronounce it. It is a Japanese coffee shop. I'm gonna go to Washington Square Park and sit in the park for a little bit because in like 45 minutes I have my first fitting of the week at Stod, which I'm so excited for because I'm absolutely obsessed with the brand. So I'm gonna go to Stod, meet with their PR team, see what outfits they pulled for me for the show.
Fashion writer for the Washington Post, says that US consumers now take their fashion cues from influencers and social media as much as they do from the runway.
And I are at La Pecora Bianca, and I are staying with a company called Blue Ground right on Prince Street in Soho. It's so cute, but basically this company does long-term rentals. And they have really amazing options all over the globe, which I think this is my first time like staying with them.
Yeah.
She stayed with them.
I stayed in Paris and that apartment was so sick.
Yeah,
like
they have really
huge,
cool properties.
Furnished, and they also have like everything you need in the kitchen to like make your own food. They have like a lot of basics and stuff.
The last time that I like really did New York Fashion Week, I was interning for a PR company and like basically getting like abused as an intern. And when I did that, that was in like 2016, 2017, and New York Fashion Week was very different. Basically, the only way that you could attend New York Fashion Week is if you were an editor or you were a fashion buyer. Now, I feel like it's very influencer heavy.
Yeah, I'd say it's even more like, I started going more 2016 to like nowadays, and the past like post 2020 Fashion Week, it's so video and like TikTok person heavy, and everyone is so young.
Something that I thought was interesting that they talked about in the podcast I was listening to this morning is that it's changed a lot. New York Fashion Week has changed a lot and shifted towards influencers because data shows that people are not getting all of their fashion inspo and information from Fashion Week anymore. They're getting it from influencers online. So in a way, yes, influencers have like ruined Fashion Week, but not, I think, in the way that people talk about it online, that like all these influencers are invited. The reason that Fashion Week has changed so much is because people's attention on fashion has shifted to influencers.
The fashion world has been the same for so long, and so like uppity and all these things, and people don't like change.
I know.
So like once it starts changing, everyone's like, well, it's cheap now, or like people are just, you know, they make excuses for why influencers are involved, but like if the fashion brands are going to do what works for their business, and the money doesn't really lie in that situation. Yeah. And the data doesn't lie in terms of like eyes on and all that stuff. Also, I think it democratized fashion. Like, I feel like, yes, Fashion Week can still be stuffy, but with influencers, at least you get like the back end of everyone just like being dumb or like being drunk, or like whatever it is.
Yeah. Obviously, my position, I'm very grateful that I get to go to events like this that used to be so exclusive that literally the only possible way that you would be able to go to Fashion Week is
like
to
10 years.
Yeah, literally. Like it's, and that's why I get so annoyed when Peyton and I were talking about this morning. Like the amount of people in our industry or other influencers that we've heard complaining this week about Fashion Week, like complaining about events or being like, I'm so over Fashion Week.
I think it's just one of those things, like it's easier, especially if you don't really know someone, it's so easy to bond over negativity.
Yes, it's so lame.
So
like
negative.
it's so like you're so uninteresting if you do that.
Yeah, it's just like it's a surefire way to be like, oh, this sucks. Like, yes, I do understand a little bit. Sometimes I'm like, you know, it's so fucking hot outside, right? Like,
listen,
pretty
it's tiring,
crazy.
it's exhausting, but everyone is here to work. Like, work is tiring and exhausting.
Also, it's one of those things where, and this happens a lot because I live in Los Angeles, it happens where people think that they deserve more than they're getting, and if they aren't the center of attention all the time, they get like salty about it. So like the reason I live in LA, the reason I love it is because I like anonymity, and I also am okay with being humbled. Like going to events and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There are so many people who are so much bigger than me, much more famous, they make more money, and they're more valuable to a brand than I am. And when they are treated that way, I'm not like, well, I'm not on my own ass enough to be like, I get it. I get the business side of things. And like sometimes I think the people who have all the eyes on them are not the ones complaining. It's the people who want the eyes on them, they don't have them. And I'm like, well, just...
Yeah,
it's such an interesting place to be.
This is the place to like, get humbled for sure.
And like, I honestly love it. We gotta stay humble around here, guys.
I know. And I also think about like my 15-year-old self when I was sitting in my bedroom in Minnesota watching Devil Wears Prada, like dreaming of the chance to do this. Like I always have to think about her too. So I'm going to an omakase dinner at the office of Mr. Moto, which is like this little speakeasy omakase place where you have to have a code to enter, but it's been around forever and it's really cute and it's supposed to be really good. I think there's only like 14 seats in the whole place, so it's super intimate. And then I'm going to the Victoria's Secret event, and then an Emrata / AG Jeans event, and then a nylon party. So we have a long night. Very cool. We're just staying on my restaurant. Thank you.
It's a 9 to 5. Ain't got no time for you and I to get it right. It's Friday night. Where's the red and white wine? Let's take.
Good morning, guys. My first show is at 9 a.m. this morning in the Lower East Side for Bronx and Bunko. It is the same brand that I wore actually on the cover of the New York Times. So I'm going with my friend, and I woke up at 6 a.m. this morning and I'm just like so tired right now. But I'm a huge fan of this brand. It's female owned. They have, I think, some of the best collection of like really unique dresses. If I was to go on some sort of bougie summer trip or something, this is probably the first place that I would look for dresses for it. The show isn't too far away, but it's so hot out. If I walk more than like 3 blocks, I'm gonna be dripping in sweat. So I'm gonna call an Uber. Just got back from Bronx and Bunko, and now I'm going to lunch with Emily. Then we're gonna go do a fitting at Alice and Olivia. I love when brands dress me for events so I don't have to worry about what to wear, and then Emily just helps me style with all the accessories and everything. So pretty. Got a really cute dress. It's super like floral and feminine, and we have to figure out the styling for it too. Got it here. It's so cute. Look how cute this office is. They've got their whole spring collection here. This is their fall collection, and then this is their resort collection. Very Barbie core. We just left Legends and now we are on the way to the Brooklyn Botanical Garden with Dior. I've never been before. Isabel, you said you've gone there.
Yeah, I went for a wedding recently. It's beautiful. There is this one section with AC and I'm really hoping it's in there.
It's supposed to be really pretty. It's just kind of a hike. We have like a 45-minute drive to get there.
Is it
but
really 45?
Yeah, I think it's pretty long. But we went to Target and got snacks. I got Takis and a Lunchable for the ride. Peyton and I are getting ready for the Alice and Olivia presentation. So this is the dress that they put me in. It's this little floral puffy shoulders, and then I'm wearing my Sam Edelman heels, and then I have this bag from Stod, and I'm wearing my hair down, and I straightened it, which I don't think I've done in like a year probably. I think I have to keep it back behind my ears so you can see the dress. We had to order umbrellas on Postmates because it's storming out. Traffic is too bad. So we're gonna have to take the train to get there on time.
Maybe get some pics on the train.
I actually was thinking the same thing. Some subway fits.
I'm wearing this cute outfit from Olivia. I'm obsessed with the skirt. I feel like I'm gonna wear it a ton of times this fall. And this little vest is so cute. I got on some boots from Schutz. Love that.
I love Schutz.
Me too.
We just left Alice and Olivia. It was kind of crazy to get in. Some of the outfits that they had were just so beautiful. There's like one white mini dress that had these little floral designs all over it that I think is one of my favorite pieces that I've ever seen. So I'm gonna hopefully get that when they actually release it soon. Now we are on the way to, oh, Peyton's right here, by the way. Hey. Now Peyton and I are on the way to dinner. We're gonna go meet up with some other girlfriends at 9 Jones. That's what it's called. I think it's like a Mediterranean restaurant. It's kind of vibey. So we're gonna go to dinner there, and then we're gonna go home and change, and then we're gonna pop over to the Rebecca Minkoff after party. And I'm super excited about my outfit for it, but I haven't tried it on yet, and I have absolutely no idea if it fits. So we're just gonna cross our fingers and maybe have Peyton safety pin my entire outfit for me.
Oh my gosh!
I just like it. It's you're gonna like it. Tastes good, right?
Yeah, one?
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's why.
Okay, quick 4-minute outfit change.
Quick.
And Peyton's dress is
Area.
gorge.
My little Saint Laurent shoes.
We've got all the silver accessories tonight.
Bags.
I was supposed to wear a retrofit dress I was really excited about, but did not fit me at all, and I'm really devastated. So I'm just doing all white because that's the only other option that I have. And here's our car. What's up?
Is there a pin?
There is a pin. My pin is 3517. On Uber, you can turn on a setting that when you get in a car, you have to enter a pin, and they can't start the ride until you give them this 4-digit code.
That's smart.
It's really smart because, especially if you're out and you're drunk, like, you don't want to be getting into the wrong car. So it just helps.
Stealing your car.
What?
I've had that happen where someone like got into a car thinking it was theirs.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
paid for their ride.
That's another thing too. Like, no one else can get in your Uber or like take the ride anywhere until they give the exact pin. And it's also just a good safety thing. So, girlies, make sure you turn that on your Uber. Just ordered my favorite Chinese place in New York. It's called the Bao. Their Kung Fu Bao is so good. And I also got sesame chicken and rice. I'm having a night in. Peyton's out right now, but I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. I'm really glad I decided to stay for New York Fashion Week because I was kind of on the fence about it just for no reason other than the fact that I've been in New York for a very long time at this point, and I'm kind of exhausted, and I've been living out of a suitcase, and I'm a bit homesick, and I kind of just want to go home with Taylor. But that being said, I'm really glad that I came. One, because I've gotten to see so many people who I either have never met in person, but I'm like friends with on social media, and I like get to actually connect with them in person now, which is really cool. And on top of that, just being fun, I've also met so many editors and PR reps. At the end of the day, it's just work. In every single show or event that I've gone to, I've been able to meet face to face with the PR rep. I'm so congested, so I was hoping if I order like spicy chicken, it'll clear out my sinuses. This is the Bao. It is so good. I cannot wait to go to China in 2 weeks and eat this for every single meal. It has been pouring rain all morning. It's so gross outside, but it's like 10:30 a.m. Oh my god, I'm an idiot for leaving without an umbrella. I'm an idiot. I am just about to leave for a podcast recording. I'm meeting my friends Brooke and Danielle to go on their podcast Gals on the Go. I'm so excited. And then I'm going to a Love Shack fancy event. I have this little vintage watch choker that my friend Emily gave me. It's so cute. I'm wearing all Lush Hack Fancy. This top is like this really pretty lace top, and then I have this matching skirt with it, and then I'm wearing these LaRude little loafers with it as well. This is Gals on the Go podcast. We just wrapped. Go follow them on Spotify, Apple Music, everything. There's a lot going on right now. That Maddie girl's back. We are at Little Ruby's Cafe in Soho. It's just down the street from where Peyton and I have been staying, and I think it's like an Australian. Yeah. It's so cute. The breakfast food is really good. So.
It's owned by the same people who own El Monte.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. So we're having coffee. So good. I've had yet another location change. I think this is the 5th place that I've stayed in New York since I got here. I've literally just been lugging these big ass suitcases around for 6 weeks now. I'm so excited to go home and be with my full closet, reunited with my full closet yet again. Anyways, Taylor and I just checked into the Four Seasons Hotel here in Tribeca. It's absolutely gorgeous. Sorry, I tried to tidy a little bit, but the room is actually quite massive for a New York hotel room. But anyways, the reason that we are here is because tonight we are going to the Hermès show. A few days ago, Hermès asked Taylor to walk in their menswear fall show. I'm so excited to like watch him walk on a runway because it's very out of his element, but I think he's gonna be amazing and I'm so excited. They are also dressing me for the show. We're gonna get to go to this after party and I am like so excited. I'm like stressed. I feel like I need to look absolutely amazing tonight. So I have a glam team coming here in 20 minutes. Kat and Mitchell, they are absolutely amazing. They did my hair for a press shoot like 2 weeks ago and absolutely killed it. So I asked them if they could come to the hotel today and do my hair and makeup for the show tonight. But I'm so excited for you guys to see my outfit. I'm so excited to see my outfit. Best possible way to close out our time here in New York. Taylor actually went home to LA for a few days and then he came back for this. But we are flying home tomorrow morning, finally. And then I have like 4 days at home and then we leave for Vancouver. Also, I have to tell you guys this just because I can't hold it in. I need to brag to someone about it. After the Love Shack Fancy party, me, Maddie, and Peyton went out far too late. I was not supposed to go out that night, but I've been absolutely degenerate the last couple of weeks. We somehow end up at this VMAs after party. And I tell you guys, I'm not even like a hardcore fangirl. Like I've never been the type to like freak out over celebrities. Peyton and I ended up in a bathroom about this size. Mind you, there were about 30 people at this entire party. We are in a bathroom about this size with Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez. I'm not even a diehard Swiftie. Like I like a couple of her songs, but when I tell you guys the aura of this woman, like she's just like, first of all, she's so tall. She's like a supermodel. I didn't realize that she was that tall. And she just like glows, like she levitates. And I didn't want to ask her for a photo. Like Peyton and I tried to play it like so cool. Like we like didn't even know who she was because it was a small party and we didn't want to be like fangirling. But Peyton and I woke up this morning and we were like, damn, that really happened last night. New York is crazy. I feel like this is the one place where I can start my night being like, I'm not gonna drink, and then end up in a bathroom with Taylor Swift. Now I do kind of wish I would have asked her for a photo though, or told her she's my second favorite Taylor. Glam is done. We just did these super light kind of natural waves because I feel like Hermès is usually pretty like light natural. Hermès actually originally started out making harnesses and saddles for horses, so that's why a lot of their themes are kind of like equestrian. Here is the look for tonight. So they sent me this black leather dress and then this bag and this little Hermès belt. Hermès is very conservative. Most of their runway looks, there's not really any skin showing. So Emily styled me. She layered this black turtleneck underneath it, and then we did an ode to Jane Birkin with her very popular thigh-high socks, and then these little black pumps with it. This is a little Hermès belt with like the classic lock on it, and then I got this ring that kind of looks like an H, this gold bangle, and then I have these little dangly gold earrings. The show's in Brooklyn, so I'm going to get a car and head over. I'm so excited. They shaved his whole face.
They put makeup all over me.
I know, you do kind of look like you're wearing makeup.
I know.
Are you wearing a lot?
Not a lot, but like they put makeup on. There's a whole like hair and makeup thing.
Oh, he did so good. I actually didn't even recognize him at first when he first walked up, because you just fit right in. He looks like a model.
Glad to know I didn't fuck up walking.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool. I'm very proud of you.
Thanks, baby.
Pretty.
Alright, let's go.
Huh?
Go to the party.
You want to go party?
To the after party. Well, when we did the rehearsals, there was like arrows where we turn and stuff, and like the lines that we walk on. And then when I like did the actual walk out, the arrows were gone. It's like, where the fuck were the arrows? I didn't actually know when to turn.
But you didn't fall.
No, and I remembered where like I remembered where they were supposed to be, but like I kind of panicked for a second.
Apparently when Taylor was doing the dress rehearsal, they tell you not to cut corners. You have to like go like
No, like this. Like,
okay, wait, let's
they don't want you to do that. They don't want you to like do that. They want you to like. Ooh, almost fell.
Okay, time to get unready. Fashion week over. Thank God. Had absolutely slayed this makeup and I'm really sad to take it off. But anyways, I will see you guys next week.